Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Choma. On this channel we talk about faith, medicine, and every other thing that comes to my mind, really. Alright, hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys. I'm going to be telling you the things that would really make you be outstanding as a junior doctor or a house officer, as the case may be. Please, if you're new here, do well to subscribe to the channel, okay? Thank you so much. So the very first thing that I have to say about being an outstanding junior doctor or a house officer is for you to apply yourself. Now, I mentioned a little bit about this in my previous video. I'm going to link it up here or here, depending on where it pops out. I talked about a bit about applying yourself. So applying yourself basically means to go for the knowledge, go for the experience you want, go for the learning that you so desire. So now, like you already know, your housemanship year is a continuation, is an extension of your training. During your housemanship year, you are expected to learn, and in most centers, really, if you don't apply yourself, if you don't push yourself or indicate interest, nobody's going to teach you. So by applying yourself, I mean that you should pursue knowledge, you should be found eager to learn. Applying yourself might mean, okay, you're not even in the unit, but there is a cool case going on in the theater. Applying yourself means taking your scrub and going to the theater to be with them, even though you're not in the unit, even though you are not even supposed to be there, but because you want to learn, because you want to gain the experience and ask questions, you are there. So applying yourself means just going an extra mile. Applying yourself means going to the A&E section of the hospital and waiting on trauma patients to suture them and fine-tune your suturing skills. So all these things are literally what I mean by applying yourself, going for the experience and not waiting for the experience to come to you. The second way to be an outstanding junior doctor or a house officer is to read up topics. Now, what do I mean by this? By reading up topics, I mean, for instance, if you are in currently I'm in neurosurgery unit, I'm doing my surgery posting and I'm in neurosurgery at the moment. Okay, so reading up topics is, for instance, when you get to work and you realize that there's a new case in your unit, and it's a case of mild head injury. It's now up to you to go and quickly brush up your knowledge and read up head injuries, the types of head injuries, what made this man's case or this woman's case a mild type, why is it not severe. Okay, you read all these things, and then if it's hydrocephalus or hydrocephalus as they call it here, you read it up, at least know what it means, the types, the causes, and all of that, and then just have an idea so that if called upon or if they start teaching during rounds, you are able to learn faster, you are able to understand, and you're not asking questions that you shouldn't be asking, right? And if peradventure they ask you what is this, you can actually produce something. So the third point that I have is for you to have a notebook. Okay, me, I have mine, I'm staring at it right now. So you should have a notebook for writing down all the things you're learning per department, per posting, per rotation. Now, it could be down to writing down drug prescriptions, writing down specific prescriptions for specific cases, for specific diagnoses. Okay, writing down the prescriptions, because very soon you will become a medical officer, very soon you become an NYSC doctor, and you might think you already know all these prescriptions, right? Until you find yourself in the middle of nowhere as the only doctor, and someone with a seemingly very simple case comes, and you cannot even remember the right prescriptions or the right doses. So have a textbook, have a notebook, where you write down prescriptions and dosages, and then the ones where you write down the things that you're learning. There are, like now I'm in my third posting, and there are things that I learned in my very first posting that I cannot even remember right now, but I know because I wrote them down in my notebook. Whenever I go there, they are there, and I can always refresh my memory and remind myself about them. And then the most important is actually this prescription thing. I'd advise that you have a prescription book where you write down prescriptions per department. Okay, this woman has put to bed, what are the postpartum drugs that I need to give her? You go to your prescription books, you already know that they are there. Okay, you just copy it out and prescribe for her. The dosages and everything will be already there for you. And then by the time you do it once, twice, thrice, you already know them off heart, right? And you wouldn't need to go back to the book again. And then the last point that I have to kick ass during your house job year is literally to impress your consultant, because you guys know that here in Nigeria there is this current system that MDCN has, so your consultant will have to sign and all of that. So there is a need for you to impress your consultant and let them know that you're learning, and let them know that you are up and doing, let them know that you are smart basically. So so I remember in the beginning I didn't have this in mind and I was just freestyling until someone actually called me. A colleague called me and he was like, you have to impress your consultant. Like, it's very important because they are the ones to send you out. So it's very important to impress your consultant. It's like impressing your boss, even though he's not your employer, but your employer which is the MDCN, you know, are going to look at the impressions that he or she has about you in making some decisions about your career later on. So you need to impress them. You need to be found, like I said, you need to be found applying yourself. You need to be found eager to learn. You need to be found up and doing, okay, anticipate what they would have from you and do them even before they ask. And if they ask, please endeavor to do them. Ask questions, show them that you are teachable. And you know, I know some consultants are very difficult to work with, but if possible, if you can, just endure and respect them. You guys, that is all I have to say in this video. Please, if you're a medical doctor and you know other tips and other things that would help a house officer, please drop it in the comment section down below, okay, so that we all help each other in this career. So please, if you watched up to this point and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, okay, and thumbs up this video. Comment down below what you like about this video, even if it's my hair that you like, just comment down below, okay, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.